Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my 2021 goals, finally. So today I was intending to film my January wrap up. It is February 4th and I was like, you know what, I still got time to do my January wrap up. It's just the first week of February. So let me film my 2021 goals because again, February 4th. If I continue like this, it'll be December 31st when I'm posting my 2021 reading goals. So starting off my goals with, I want to read 125 books. Last year I read 118 books and my goal was, I believe, 110. So I try to up my goal every year. I don't know why I feel like I have to challenge myself on a hobby, but here we are. So because I read that many books last year, I upped it this year to 125. I think I can do it. We shall see. As of now, I am 4 books ahead of schedule or ahead of time according to Goodreads. So that always happens to me. I'll go and then like in the middle of the year, it'll go down to like 2 books behind. I'm hopeful that I can achieve the 125. And if I can't, it's no big deal. It shouldn't be a big deal, but we'll see what happens. My second reading goal is to dwindle down my NetGalley shelf. At the moment, I believe I'm at 18% ratio of feedback and I want to get it to 50%. Now that's a lot of books because I think that each book is 1%. And so that means I got to read 40 plus books. And I should be able to, being that I want to read 125 books. It's just really remembering to include my ebooks in my TBR. And so I have a hard time because when I set up my TBRs, I go by the books that, you know, book clubs that I join, and then I'll look at my shelves or my TBR cards or my recent haul to really figure out the books that I want to read. And I always forget to incorporate my ebooks, which brings me to my next goal, which is to read more ebooks. I always tend to forget my e-reader and my Kindle, and when I'm in bed, it's my time to play my video games that I didn't play in the morning. So like in the morning I'll play Animal Crossing, but at nighttime I'll play my cooking diary and I'll listen to audiobooks. But I need to learn how to balance playing that game and reading, one night on, one night off, basically, because I really want to read some of the ebooks that I have. I have some really good ones that I have purchased. I have really good ones that I have gotten from Amazon First Reads, and there's a lot of e-arcs that I want to read. So fingers crossed that I can remember or even be inclined to pick up my Kindle a little more. My next reading goal is to dwindle down on my book of the month. All of these are going to be dwindling down things because I have stacks and stacks. I do participate in a monthly book of the month reading group. So the ladies that run the book of the month backlog read along, they created 12 prompts, a prompt a month, and so you could just dwindle down on your book of the month. We did the same thing last year. I joined them last year, but because of COVID and things just got turned around, I feel like a lot of the people sort of left the read along aside with everything that was going on. A lot of people weren't reading. So they picked back up for 2021. I'm super excited to be participating again. Spoiler alert, I completed my January prompt for the book of the month. So basically this is just to dwindle down your book of the month, and hopefully this helps me. But again, I keep saying this isn't going to help me if I don't stop buying book of the month books. And it was okay if I was just buying 1 book of the month book, but I'm buying anywhere between 2 and 3 a month. And January I got 4 because I received the book of the year for free. So this would be helpful if I would stop buying book of the month books. But is that gonna happen?
Probably not.
My next goal is I own this bookish planner by Little Inkling Designed. I will link her Instagram down below. Now, I don't think these are available anymore. She does sell out pretty quickly, and she does pre-orders at the end of the year for the following year. So I had pre-ordered mine. I believe it was back in November or early December. But if you can get your hands on this, I highly recommend it. It is just amazing. And this year she incorporated stickers. But anyways, she has challenges all through the beginning of the planner that I just like to go through the year. One of the challenges is the A to Z challenge. And so the challenge is to read a book with a title containing these letters. I don't know if it's intended to be that the title starts with this letter. That's how I do it. And so yeah, you have A through Z on the challenge, and then other challenges, this whole one right here, and it is a 2021 reading challenge, and it has a bunch of prompts, a book with 500 plus pages, a book with a 6-word title, an audiobook, an ebook, a book recommended by a friend. So there's a bunch of them here, and so I like to complete that one. Then she has on the cover reading challenge, and she has a bunch of, like a crown, for example, a shoe, a book. So all of these should be on the cover of the book. And then the last one is the Reading Rainbow Challenge, which is just to read a book in every color of the rainbow. And then she puts the colors down here, and I just think it's fun, a fun way to just incorporate some of these into my reading life. I did it last year. I didn't complete all of them, but it was just super fun. Another one of my goals is to continue on my journey to read Stephen King in chronological order. I've been wanting to do it forever, and last year a friend of mine created a group where we were all reading Stephen King chronologically, but last year, as we know, was crazy, and a lot of challenges and things that people were trying to achieve just got dropped, as is understandable. And so I was one of those people, and so that's just something that I want to pick back up this year, is just continue reading his work in chronological order. I still have a few books that I skipped over last year when we were reading it. I think we were by the Dark Tower series, the first book in the Dark Tower series, The Gunslinger. I'm not completely sure yet, but I did skip a few books, so I want to get those books in before I continue the rest of the way through. And another author that I want to read in chronological order for 2021 is still Brandon Sanderson. I started this last year. It was a little bit more laid back than my Stephen King one because we had like a set schedule for all the books. And Brandon Sanderson, I was just doing leisurely. I still plan on doing it more leisurely than Stephen King. Stephen King, I want to read one of his books every month, if not two, depending on the size. But with Brandon Sanderson, I really don't look to read a book of his a month. I'll just pick it up leisurely, but I am planning on still continuing my chronological journey with him as well. And another goal that I have is just not to request so many books. I know that for 2020, although it was a hard year, we still had commitments that we have made with authors and publishing companies that somehow overwhelmed us because of everything that was going on. And so this year, I want to be more mindful if I'm requesting or if I'm participating in any kind of book clubs or review books or book parties, because it got hectic last year, and I want to have more time to mood read. I want to have more time to read all the books that I wanted to read in 2020. I am doing a video of the 12 books that I want to read for 2021. That were books that I really wanted to read in 2020 that released in 2020. So I'm looking forward to making that video and reading those books. So yeah, a lot of mood reading, a lot of books, a lot of ebooks, and just a lot of fun are my plans for 2021. So that's it, you guys. That is everything for this video. Let me know in the comment section down below, what are some of your 2021 reading goals? Do you set a certain number of books that you want to read? Tell me what it is if you do. Let's chat books down below. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!